Happening now, September is Hunger Action Awareness Month. It is a campaign designed to inspire people to take action and raise awareness about hunger in the U.S.
This week, as part of the campaign, they are encouraging people to register and get ready to vote. And joining us live to talk more about that is Portland Open Bible Community Pantry Executive Director Betty Brown. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, guys. Hi, Emily. Hi, Ken. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Tell us about the campaign. Why did you decide to get involved in this?
Oh, because it's huge. I think that voting right now is essential. Even if I'm listening to the newscast today, there are so many situations that we have the possibility of changing through just voting. That's why we can't just sit back. I think in my opinion, to not vote is to surrender. We surrender our rights, we surrender our future, we surrender our children's future when we choose not to vote. I was just speaking to someone last night, an African-American woman, who said, Betty, do you know how high non-voting is in the African-American community? And that's sad, that's difficult. That's when I think of the kids, when I think of the suicide rate, when I think of gang killings, when I think of so many things that are affecting the African-American community, if there is one group of individuals that I believe could help make a difference in our state, in our country, in Multnomah County, is African American. There's a large group of them. They love their children, they love their communities, and they want to see change. And so my recommendation is that just vote. No matter what it feels like, it's not going to work, nothing's going to change, just vote. And it will be amazing. I think we all will be amazed at the change that can take place if we engage in voting. That's why.
You know, when we talk about hunger being on the ballot, Betty, I think people sometimes, wonder, how can I vote on hunger policy? That's not often an issue that we think about, in terms of voting, but we see this need for food intersect, as you mentioned, with violence, with crime, with poverty,
Yes.
in so many different ways. So what are some of the things here that you've seen through your work at the pantry that really, voting with hunger in mind could help with?
Right, exactly, because nobody decides to get up in the morning and says, oh, I'm going to go to a pantry today, just like they do to Disneyland. No. And what voting, you see, voting is a way to really get into the root causes of hunger. Hunger is caused by poverty. It's the truth. But when we vote, we're voting on equitable housing. That'll ultimately help us not have to go to a pantry because we can afford our rent. So therefore, we don't have to go to a pantry. Voting is on racial justice. That's what we're going to be voting on this November. Immigrant rights. Expanded healthcare. Expanded healthcare, just think if you're hit with a diagnosis and you've got bills that you just cannot pay, you're going to go to a pantry to help pay your bills that you have at home. And so those are some of the things we're going to be voting on this coming November 8th. And so that's how it affects it. So we are hungry and we come to a pantry. We come to a pantry because we're hungry. We come to a pantry because we have a choice. We can either go to a pantry and get the food that we need so that we can take the money that we have and pay our bills and pay for our rent, pay our electric bills, pay for our healthcare costs. And those are the issues that are going to be addressed this November on the ballot.
A lot of things to keep in perspective.
Yeah, let's talk about where people can get more information about this campaign.
Well, go to Oregon Food Bank. Just go to the Oregon Food Bank. They've got more information that you may even want to add to me. That's the simplest. I can send you to many internet sites, but for many people, those are very confusing. Right now, Oregon Food Bank has a huge hunger awareness thing that's going on, and it's about voter registration. It's about being aware of what's on the ballot. And so that's where they need to go. Just go to the Oregon Food Bank website or even just call them and you'll get the information that you need.
And of course, helping support the Oregon Food Bank helps support all of these wonderful community pantries like the Portland Open Bible Community Pantry, who are doing so much good for our neighbors. Betty, thank you so much. We really appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And of course, we will post some of those resources if you want to learn more about the Portland Open Bible Community Pantry, if you want to learn more about Oregon Food